we know that history will remember this time, our time, for nothing else other than how we responded to climate change. We know as well that the cause of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels, and we know that the dirtiest of all of the fossil fuels is coal. What you might not know is that we in Queensland live in the state that is the largest coal exporting state and the largest coal exporting country in the world. Queensland controls 20% of the global coal trade. That means 1 in 5 pieces of coal that gets exported around the world comes out of this state. So literally that puts us, as Queensland, right at the coalface, the very coalface of action on climate change. It means that the kind of decisions that we have to make in how we deal with this issue and the kinds of costs that we face in transitioning away from our coal dependence is fundamental. Successive governments in this state and across this country have made it very clear that they're not committed to the phase out of the coal industry. And in fact, in Queensland, what we're not seeing is a phase out, but a massive expansion of the coal industry and a commitment from our Premier to double the amount of coal that's exported from this country over the next 20 years. Here's how you don't reduce emissions. You don't privatise all of the coal infrastructure, sell it off at rock bottom prices to the highest bidder. And when we start to implement policies that reduce the amount of coal that we're exporting, it'll be us, people that paid for that infrastructure and then got the rock bottom prices that then have to bail out, provide compensation to those companies. We don't do it that way. We don't do it by approving or fast tracking the types of coal mines that the Queensland government has agreed to green light. It's just in the last week. In the last week, we've seen the China First proposal been offered the green light from Stirling Hinchcliffe. This is not just a proposal for a mine and a rail line and a port. This is a proposal for the largest coal mine in the world, 40 million tonnes per annum. So any government that tells you that they're serious about climate change and they've got little green Avengers that come into your house and put a smart meter in there, in exactly the same breath that they green light a proposal that is the equivalent of putting 33 million new cars on the road each year, is not serious about climate change.